So what's up, YouTube? What's going on? First, I want to take a bow on a good show last night. Look, a lot of things that I wanted to, and again, I have my run-ins with Johnny the Exposer. We had a nice, good conversation, very respectful, fun, introduction. He came to I go to his channel a lot, and he did me the honor of coming to my channel and really giving me, he gave me the opportunity to have a conversation, and I feel it needed. I didn't, we didn't accomplish all the things, but we did, show how opposing views can have I think that was the most important part of it, to show how two people with fundamentally opposing views and fundamental difference on how they see the game or how they see certain topics can have a basketball conversation, because there's always common ground. There's no two people in this realm of sports that disagree on everything. Look, certain guys act a certain way. Certain guys are built differently. Yeah, this is a sports thing, man. We all sports fans. We have to put respect to that. People root for how they root. I learned that. Everybody ain't got to root the same. Obviously, we're not going to all like the same teams. We're not going to see things the same way. And that's when you have a conversation, because that's the thing about sports. Sports bring people together. It's competition in its general sense. And, at its best, that's what you get. Competition. And I think a lot of the times people forget that. People forget that simple fact. And they make it to where you forget. The whole thing about sports is two people competing at whatever level it is. Because you can have, we go out in our backyard, we play one-on-one, we shoot around, we play whatever iteration of the game we can play. And we enjoy it, we have fun. But you build yourself up. Those who are immensely talented at it, they get the privilege and honor of doing it for a living. And guys like in Stephen A. Smith's case, and he's gonna be the guy on the docket, right? He's gonna be the man of the hour that we talk about right now. Because, look, I've had a lot of positive things. I actually do admire Stephen A. Smith for getting to the level he's gotten at. I admire him. Say what you want. I'm not gonna run him down like these guys, Jason Whitlock, so and so. Again, he's a guy I admire for getting to his level. He's a guy I respect. Again, no one will agree 100%, no one will disagree 100%. But the take he made, and again, I think one of these things, one of my stances, I think ring culture is the worst thing, especially with NBA basketball, especially in sports. Ring culture is awful. And, I had my back and forth with Johnny, and we agreed. One thing we agree on is ring culture is bad. And here's what we agree on. I mean, I think we disagree on where it comes from, because he'll put 100% on Jordan and Jesse Jeffries. And again, I took on my own video title, I called myself a Jesse Jeffrey, even though I'm far from that. Far from zesty, not even a Jordan fan. But the issue is like I said, his fan base, the fan base of Jordan and LeBron as well, because this is the world, honestly, it was birthed by him, and we grow up, LeBron fans grew up in the area that Jordan fans birthed, where it's if you don't win this many rings or a ring in general, you ain't shit. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Stephen A. Smith. Let me tell you something, Mr. Smith. You are out of your ever-loving mind. You are out of your ever-loving mind if you think that Giannis Antetokounmpo is an underachiever because he won more rings and has less playoff series wins than All NBA selection. Number one, you're making the take makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. And you sit there as a guy who actually won something, was actually good. Bro, Stephen A., whatever your college career at Winston-Salem State was, I'm not here to debate it. I mean, I'm really not. You know, again, I got a classmate that actually went there, played starting center, in you know one of their you know basically in their Hall of Fame. I got a guy that I went to school with that's there that played for them. You know what I'm saying? Look, you turn yourself into a sports talk superstar. You have the privilege to talk sports for a living, but you, sir, are the face of ring culture. And I'm gonna call you out. You just because you have Jordan to go, and I agree with that. Because one thing I don't agree with, you having LeBron number 2. What the fuck did LeBron do to get number 2? But that, you know, that's your opinion. You're more than welcome to have it. But you are what's wrong with sports talk in general. Respectfully, sir, you are terribly what's wrong with sports talk in general. You are. You are terrifically what's wrong with sports talk. And NBA is the worst part of it. Where if you don't win a ring or you only won one, I mean, look, Giannis Antetokounmpo is a made man. To call that man an underachiever off of something as trivial as him not winning a ring and him having more. Think about this. Because he has more All-NBA selections than playoff series wins? The fuck does that? Who cares? So does Tracy McGrady. Again, Jay Will went through the list, right, of the guys with one ring. The all-time greats with one ring. This idea, motherfucker, like anybody that's ever won a championship can maintain you, can tell you. Anybody that's played on a great team that won a championship, or anybody that's played on a great team that didn't win a championship. I think we need to understand this, right? I think we really, really, really need to understand this. Playing on a great team, whether they won it all or not, is special. Playing on a great team that won it all is special. Playing on a team that wasn't exactly great, yet won the championship anyway, or got the fortune to beat a better team, that's special as well. We love sports because of these things. We love sports. Sports. That's the special of sports. Like you're telling a story that isn't written. You're telling a story that's based on pure competition. Giannis Antetokounmpo famously took a few injuries. His best teammate has famously took a few injuries in playoff scenarios. Giannis Antetokounmpo had great teams that didn't win. They had great teams, and one great team that did win. He's been on numerous great teams that he's made them great. You fucking idiot. I'm sorry, disrespectfully, I'm gonna be as disrespectful I can. Stephen A. Smith, that was an idiotic take. And for you to sit there and have an NCAA champion, something, again, you think because you talk about motherfuckers that you can speak on this, what it is to be on something great? I was in the United States Marine. By if I serve one day, if I serve 4 years, if I serve 40 years, that's a fucking great. The Marines are great. I don't care whatever you serve, what they do is amazing. What they are is amazing. They're in a military fighting organization that demands greatness, efficiency. You have to earn. You don't just sign up and they give you a rank. You have to earn the status of a Marine. To be something that's greater than yourself is an amazing thing. And when you look at things from a perspective deeper than that, and I might, when you look at things from a perspective that's deeper than that, when you look at things from a perspective that's deeper, then you're a part of something great. You would never say no goofy shit like that. This is what makes me, when Whitlock gets on you about your athletic career and all that shit, it's probably why he does. Again, I'm not here to admit it. I mean, we can't. I don't know. We can't verify it. I don't care about that. But sir, I mean, right now, again, and I'll say this, right? Because First Take did set records, it did do what it does. I don't get it, man. I don't get how someone can sit there. You are the worst part of ring culture. And I'm not getting that. Trust me, I'm not getting on LeBron's side of this because LeBron knows. LeBron knows. Trust me, if LeBron had a bunch of rings, if he was part of greatness, and if he didn't sit there and hog glory on the greatness that he's been a part of, if he sat there and understood that's why Jordan is the GOAT, because Jordan understood what he was a part of. He understood his part of it, and he understood what it was a part of. LeBron doesn't. LeBron, unfortunately, wants to be Jordan, but didn't learn the lesson of what it took to be a Jordan. And therefore, what do I have to do? So I can get the glory, instead of just being part of something great and being as great as I can, I'm going to move the goalposts all over the place. That's what LeBron does. Again, everybody from the Jordan era on, because I don't even think it was that pronounced in the generation before. Even when Magic and Larry was winning everything in the 80s. You know, apart from Doc and the Pistons. Right? Of the 9 championships, it was 5 Magic, 3 Larry, 1 Pistons, 1 Sixers. The 80s, they had 2 teams that won 2, Knicks in Boston, in the 70s, I mean. And you had Golden State, you had Seattle, Portland, Milwaukee 1-1. Again, think about that. Milwaukee 1-1. Was the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar never came to the Lakers, and the Lakers never got Magic, and he retired his career with 1 ring. Would he have been an underachiever? Stephen A. Smith, you're an idiot, bro. And that's the thing. I'm sorry. On this take, you're an idiot. Ring culture, it just leaves people retarded. Sorry, it's a retarded take for you to sit there. and then stand on it, and then actually think you could go up against a champion. It's retarded. So I turned the camera around on this one. Bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So, you know, it is what it is, right? The face of ring culture. The face of the goofiness that is ring culture. Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith. Ring culture leaves people stupid. And again, then we have to debate with fools based on ring culture. I don't make my Jordan case off ring culture. Giannis is already a top 20-something player without a ring. Well, what a ring he is. I mean, bro, the ring that he had, bro, 50 points in the closeout game. That block on Ayton. The regular seasons that he's had. Bro, you're talking about something about playoff series. You know, I get it. That's a metric. But it's not an end-all be-all, bro. What are you talking about? The major injuries have, and we get there's limitations in his own game, but major injuries have been the reason why his teams have not achieved ultimate success. What we're doing here is asinine and stupid when it comes to this ring culture. It's a problem. It's an absolute problem. It's a problem. But what are we going to do? I'm going to fight the good fight. Again, I'm not, because I'm a Knicks fan and my team ain't number one, there's no players that I put up in the top 20 from the Knicks. The best player of the Knicks of all time is Patrick Ewing, and he's about 28th on my list. 27, 28th. I got to really hash it out. I let ChatGPT do the work. ChatGPT is foolish. You can put out your criteria, you know, and again, it's an algorithm. So, you know, one thing about AI is we'll always be smart. AI can't even get the hands right on generated photos. It's what it is, but it can't. The hands, it's always 6 fingers or a hand that's not right the way it's not facing the way it's supposed to be facing. It's like it gives away it puts socks on people's bare feet. What can we do? You know, it's got its bugs. I'm sure they'll perfect it and, you know, it'll get smarter and all that. But humans, you will always be invented by humans. You just got the computer power to compute. But you'll never get human emotions. You'll never get, there's certain things that it'll never do. And then we have it, man. You know, I'm on vacation. I just had to come across the old Ball TV. So I was over to Ball TV for reacting to it. That's what I went off of. The back and forth between, you know, I didn't see the whole segment on First Take. I don't watch ESPN. You know, only way I know about it is through clips and people talking about it. But yeah, man. Stephen A. Smith, the face of ring culture, and ring culture is killing sports talk. It's stupid. It really is. All right, guys. Oh, no. I'm going to combine this into one video. I want to give a quick reaction to the Lakers sale. Playtime's over, boy. Playtime's over, boy. I mean, I'm going to kick real quick. Playtime's over, LeBron. The Lakers are now owned by grown-ups who are actually trying to turn a profit and understand. Jeannie Buss understood. Profit off your ass and get out and sell it out. Get out of Dodge. The Lakers will no longer be profitable if they don't win. The relevancy, the ESPN and all that shit, great. LeBron, grown-ups in the building now. And obviously they'll show you a lot of love as the new group decides to take place. I have no predictions on what will happen with the Lakers with actually having a new owner. I don't know if this guy wants to win like Dr. Bust, the late great Dr. Bust did. But we know his kids fell far from the tree. Yes, I'm wearing a Spurs cap. This cap is fire. Throwback Mitchell and Ness. I'm an NBA fan first. Remember that, guys. I'm a basketball fan. Actually, I'm a basketball fan first. NBA fan second. Knick fan third. Yeah, man. Lakers got some adults in the building now. All that hoodwinking you doing, LeBron. I mean, it is what it is. Your career's about over. Maybe you'll retire anyway. But it looks like adults are in the building, back in the building from LA, and maybe they'll get back to their organizational greatness. Because they've been. I don't care what you tell me about the bubble chip. Ever since 2018, and ever since Kobe tore his Achilles, they've been a shell. They were actually doing the right thing once Kobe tore his Achilles and rebuilding the organization, rebuilding the roster. But yeah. All right, guys. Peace out.